Welcome to Therapy Facts with Dr. Jenn. Today we're talking about the reason to go to professional psychotherapy in the first place. Point number 4 is to explore painful experiences. Now, we talked about traumatic experiences in point number 3. While most all of traumatic experiences are painful, not all painful experiences are actually traumatic. Okay? So you can have all kinds of painful experiences. For example, one painful experience is it could simply be being told no and learning to conform to adult expectations, learning to sit in class without talking and running around and being disruptive, learning to adhere to a bedtime as a child and even adult, right? Or simply being told, no, you cannot have this because it is outside of the scope of what you can afford, or what we can afford as parents and what you can afford as an adult. So those experiences can be painful and can have enduring negative effects on your life without necessarily being categorized as traumatic. And so being able to share the details of your experiences, the details of your life, the details of your goals, your aspirations, your disappointments, and your regrets can also help to determine the impact of those on your current life and on any future choices you may want to make. So, for example, if you find that you are somebody who hated school because of all the rules, because of that you were not able to adhere to very easily, that school was very painful for you, and then you grew up to be a professor or a school teacher based on your parents' values and expectations, and you find yourself at 40 years old, 15 to 20 years in your profession, and you hate it, this would be a great time to go to therapy to figure out how did you get to somewhere that you hate. And that is honestly the reason to go to therapy overall. However you got to somewhere you hate being, whether it was painful experience, whether it was traumatic experience, but we'll stay with the painful experience for now. And so understanding your painful experiences and their impact on your current adult life is not only a good idea for you, but if you have relationships, and especially if you are parenting, you would want to do that exploration in professional psychotherapy in order to save your children to the extent possible, your children and your grandchildren, from the effects of the painful experiences, the negative effects of the painful experiences that you have had. On the flip side, painful experiences can also be the reason for the positive impacts in your life. And so it is also a good idea to explore those impacts as well. And again, so that you can be deliberate about how you want those experiences to impact your life. If they are painful and having a negative effect, then you want to be able to change the effect that they're having. If it was painful and it has a positive effect, then you want to be able to maximize the positive effect you can get from all that pain. You also want to be intentional about how you transfer those impacts, right, to your second and third generations. So, psychotherapy is a great reason and a great way to explore painful experiences and their impact on your current life.